Welcome back to the Inside Nebraska show. Time to get the thoughts of Matt Davison of the Husker Sports Network. Our minutes with Matt and this Husker basketball team. Everybody's talking about the NCAA bubble. Is there a magic number of wins that you think is needed for this team to get in the tournament?
Well, I think there's two scenarios, and I think 3 wins is enough if Wisconsin is one of those 3 games. I think if Nebraska gets those 3 wins and they get another top 50 win against Wisconsin, they get to 19 wins somehow, I think that's the number that gets Nebraska in. If Wisconsin is not one of those 3 wins, then it could take a little bit more work in the Big Ten tournament. Maybe you need to get another one if you don't get that big win against Wisconsin. But a lot of this all comes down to what happens around the country. What do other teams do? How many automatic bids get taken up by teams that were upset in their conference tournament and that sort of thing. So there's a lot of basketball to be played, but I think it's 19 if Wisconsin is one of those 3.
We've seen some better production of late from Leslie Smith. Do you feel like he's getting his groove back, and how important is him playing at a high level for this team?
Well, I think it's really important, and he had one of his best games against Illinois in the conference, and he's a guy that adds a lot of beef in the middle for Nebraska. He's a banger. And, early in the season he was able to finish at the rim, and he showed us a lot of skill with left and right hand finishing near the basket. He got into league play, and I think some of the size kind of bothered him, but now he's been able to adjust, and I think we're seeing him, get his legs back a little bit, and he's starting to play a little bit better, and we're really going to need him down the stretch. He adds a lot of depth on the bench.
Little football question for you here. This coming Thursday's pro day for Nebraska, so guys who didn't get a chance to do anything at the combine, we only had 3 go to the combine, now get a chance to be under the spotlight. One of those being Taylor Martinez. What are your thoughts about Taylor?
Well, I'm excited to watch Taylor. I'm going to try to go out and watch Pro Day here in Lincoln. And Taylor's one of those guys. He's an interesting guy. As you look at the draft and you look at free agency, we don't know how fast he is. We know he's really fast, but has he practiced his starts? How's he going to look running down the field? I would assume pretty good. If he busts out a 4.39 or something like that, teams are going to really have to take notice of that speed. And so I'm interested to watch him. I wish him the best, and I hope he gets a shot in the NFL. I think he could be a nice piece for a team.
Deontay Evans is another one that could help himself with a nice performance on Pro Day.
No doubt. Great player. He was a great Husker for us, and I think he has the savvy and the skill to get it done at the next level too. And some people maybe question the speed a little bit. We don't know how fast he's going to run in the 40. That's going to be a big factor in whether a team gives him a shot.
Good stuff as always from Matt Davison of the Husker Sports Network. When we come back, an update on Husker women's basketball with head coach Connie York.